So Revenge of the Sith is easily my favorite movie out of the prequel trilogy, which really isn't that hard of a decision. Right from the get-go, I think this movie has a good pace. It doesn't waste any time getting right into the action, and the fight with Count Dooku at the beginning is pretty important because it shows Palpatine's manipulation of Anakin. I actually really like the interactions between Obi-Wan and Anakin in this movie. They feel much more human, and you can actually believe that they were friends. I also just wanted to point out that Anakin wears all black in the movie, much like Luke did in Return of the Jedi. It's a pretty dark movie, not just in tone, but in terms of the cinematography as well, which obviously works really well with the story. Of course, when it really comes down to it, Revenge of the Sith is mostly compiled of fight after fight, and this is actually something I really like about the movie. I mean, every scene seems to have some real weight to it. It's filled with a ton of action and emotion, and also I feel a lot more connected to the characters in this movie than in any of the other prequels. However, I will say that some of these really intense moments are of course accompanied by their fair share of cheese.
What have I done?
Stop! Stop now! Come back! I love you!
Liar!
Watching Palpatine manipulate and turn Anakin over to the dark side was handled really well. It was one of the things that I was most concerned of going into the movie, and I think it really worked. There were a lot of great face-offs in this movie, of course the biggest one being the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan. I think this is the best one out of all the prequels, and not just because everything was leading up to it, but besides all the choreography and impressive visuals, there was a lot of emotion in this fight.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you!
I guess one of the qualms I had with the movie was how Padme died. They basically say they don't know why she's dying, but she's just lost the will to live.
She's dying.
We don't know why. She has lost the will to live.
Really? Lost the will to live? You just gave birth to 2 kids. I think that's a reason to go on living. Another problem I had was the scene where Palpatine creates the Galactic Empire. I just find it kind of weird that Padme appears to be the only person that has a real problem with it. I don't know, if I was there, I would probably say something like, hey, what's up with the hood? I mean, what happened to his face? Hey, you guys don't think there's any chance that this guy might possibly be kind of evil, do you? Maybe he has some sort of secret agenda he's not telling us about? Anyone? No? Alright. I think the moment where they put on Vader's mask for the first time was done perfectly. And I also really enjoyed seeing that the inside of the Star Destroyer looked the same way it did in the original trilogy. In the end, I enjoyed Revenge of the Sith a lot more than I thought I would. The Star Wars prequels have been heavily debated ever since they hit theaters, and I have to say that I am one of the people that enjoys the original trilogy much more. But I have to say that I am really glad that I'm making these videos because it gave me the chance to go back and watch the prequels and really clarify what I did and did not enjoy. But honestly, the prequel trilogy was bound to be debated ever since it was announced. I mean, you're talking about a massive fan base that had grown over a 20-year period. It's pretty much impossible to satisfy everyone. But I really think that one of the mistakes George made with the prequels was pretty much just doing everything himself. It's okay to bring on other creative minds to help you communicate your vision and tell your story. Sure, the original was written and directed by George Lucas, but the sequels then had other people come in and take over those positions. And say what you want about Return of the Jedi, but I think The Empire Strikes Back turned out pretty damn good. So, in conclusion, yeah, I think the prequels could have been better, especially Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, but I mean, whatever. I still have the original trilogy, and nobody's changing that. Oh, wait.